Today, I'm going to show you how to use the Galaxy presentation feature to create a flip, flyer, or PDF with any of our products you may choose. So to start, you must have an account. If you don't have one, I suggest you watch the video I made on how to create one. It's pretty short and simple. Once you're logged in, you can go to whatever products you want to add to your presentation. So for this, I'll choose some of our rubber footballs. You're going to want to hover over the product. See that little flyer on the right? It'll highlight red and say presentation. You click that and it gets added to your presentation tool. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the football next to it, hover, presentation tool. Now, once you have all the products that you want ready for your presentation, you're going to want to scroll up and you'll see that same flyer that showed when we hovered above an item in that top right corner with a number next to it. That number is the count of the amount of products you have in your presentation tool. This is correct. It says 6 instead of 2 because I added 4 off of camera to speed up this process. So you're going to click on that when you're ready to customize. Then you'll go flip, flyer, or PDF. I like doing flyers, so we'll use that for this example. Then you can select your layout and design. I prefer 2 products a page. I think it can look cleaner, especially if you have similarities in products. Then I'm going to use this sports flyer that I have already for this example. But say you're doing dog toys and you want a banner that's dog themed. You can hit create a template right here and add that banner in. But like I said, I'm just going to use this for now. Hit next. Now here's the option where we actually get to edit our flyer. So you first see the banner on our cover page with an option to add text or a logo. I'm not going to be doing any text. I'll just add a logo for this. So I'm going to click on that and click on this logo that I have here. You'll see it shows you on the right what it looks like before you open it. So that's pretty neat. We'll add that. You'll also be able to grow or shrink this to whatever size you please. That gray background also will not stay there. That's just there to show you the dimensions. Put that in the top left like that. Like I said, I won't add any text. And then you'll scroll down and this is where you drop your products in. But before I start dropping products in, I want to upload a logo to them. So to do this, I'm going to hit this upload feature right here in this white box. And I'm just going to go down to the same logo that I used and hit open. That'll be processing for a second. And then once it's done, you'll see the option to either keep or remove your background. I think it looks cleaner on there removed, so I'm going to do that. And then next to it, you'll see select all product variants color. Now, we go by color, not name of product. So when you're putting the logo on there, this white either means white products, miscellaneous, or both. So I'm just going to select all product variants. And once you do that, you'll hit add logo. And you'll see here registered as miscellaneous. So what that means is all 6 of these items here, the color saw is miscellaneous. And it's just telling you that that logo will be on all 6 of those, what they label as miscellaneous items. Now that you know your logos are on there, you can drag. I'm going to put the 2 baseballs next to each other. I'm going to put the 2 footballs next to each other. And again, you don't have to do it like this. This is just how I like to organize it. Then I'll put the 2 basketballs next to each other. Once you have everything on your flyer, you can hit generate. And the next option will give us a preview. So we'll be able to see what it looks like before we continue and email it out. This part where it's generating the flyer might take a second to load, so don't be alarmed if it is. And like I said, you'll see this preview flyer option right here. So you'll want to click on that. And once it loads, you'll be able to see that here, this logo, the gray is not around it anymore, but this is why the preview feature is so good. Obviously, that doesn't look good with that volleyball right there. So I would go either replace the logo or remove it to make it look better. Now we can go look at all of our items. You see that imprint on there. So the miscellaneous picked up all of them. And you get to see our quantities, our EQPs, our imprint areas, imprint methods, our colors, and product sizes. This is why I like it next to each other. You can kind of compare two similar items if you would like. Then once you're done looking, making sure it's correct, you can hit the X. Make sure everything here looks good, and you'll want to add a name to your flyer. So for this, I'm just going to make it sports example. Then you'll hit create and broadcast. This won't send it out yet. There's still one more step that you need to do before this gets emailed. As you'll see when it loads too, on this next page, it shows your message, which is just your flyer where you can preview it. This obviously isn't as good as the preview feature that again shows up right here. So if you want to double check, you can hit that. It'll load. You'll see your flyer and you can check one more time to make sure everything looks correct and exit back out of it. Make sure you have your message, who it's from, and who the email is going to. It can be multiple. If it is, make sure you use a comma to separate or else it won't register correctly. Once you're all done with that, everything looks right, then you can hit send and the flyer will be out to all of its recipients.